Good evening, everybody. So, yes, this is part 6 of Nigeria versus America. So, I'm uploading my other video on my YouTube, and then I said, let me just go back and read some of the comments. A lot of the comments I got, people were like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You're on point and da 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 da. But you can't have the bad, the good without the bad. And then there was a lot of people that was upset, Americans especially, that were in their feelings about me speaking in regards to the homeless and how bad it was in Nigeria. There was one person that was saying Nigeria is not as bad as you're making it to be. Well, let me answer that person because I was there. And let me just tell you, Nigeria has the good side and the bad side, just like any place else. They have the area for the rich and the high riches of all riches. Beautiful, where you would love to live, shop, everything. And they have their gutter and they have their slums and they have the poorest of the poor, where people are sleeping on the streets, where people are folks got mad because I mentioned about the mother who was bathing her baby in the bucket. Let me just tell you, that mother was lucky and blessed because she actually had a roof over her head and she had clean water that she could actually put in a bucket to bathe her baby. Now, when you go out there to the slums and the slums of Nigeria, those children are drinking, bathing, eating, using the water to cook with and all kind of stuff, the same exact water from the same lake. So Miss whoever you are that's talking about Nigeria is not what I'm making it out to be. No, bitch, it's worse. It's worse because here in America, you don't have to be stopped by the cops every couple of fucking feet when you driving. They pulling you over and they're seeing who's all in the car with you. And then they're asking, by the way, what do you got for me? And then if you don't have anything for them, it's a problem. It's a problem. Y'all get mad when people speak the truth. And y'all get mad when people speak their truth. The person who said, oh, we got homeless people here in America too, and she not talking, and people that's starving here too. Yeah, we do. And let me just tell you, the homeless people and the people that's here that are starving still got it fucking a hell of a lot better than they have it over there in Nigeria, Ghana, India, and all the rest of these third world countries where they don't have support. They don't have Catholic charities. Ain't no fucking Catholic charities or Red Cross or none of these agencies in Nigeria to help the people that don't get food, that's starving, the homeless people. At least here in America, we have churches, we have private organizations, we have nonprofits, we got Catholic charities, we got all other kind of programs that go out on them streets every day and give the homeless hot tea, hot cocoa, hot soup, blankets, uh, 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 little bags with toothbrush and toothpaste and a face towel and all kind. They give it away to them. Go out there to Nigeria. Ain't nobody giving them shit. Not they riches of their rich. They ain't giving them shit. They're not giving them a goddamn thing. Okay? So you can't tell me that Nigeria is not bad as I'm making it out to be. No, bitch, it's worse. It's 100. I ain't even made it out to be bad yet. It is actually 1,000 times worse than what I'm making it out to be. Okay, evidently you ain't been there. And if you been there, you ain't been through the slums. You ain't been through the gutters of the gutter to see how people are living. You could not imagine it if you have not seen it for yourself. Y'all want to talk about America? Y'all want to talk about America? And y'all want to talk about the debt? And y'all want to talk about all of this and that and this and that? America is fucking greedy. America is greedy. There is no way that we're in a country the way we are and we got homeless people. We got people, you say we got people starving. You want to say we got people starving here, but they miraculously found millions upon millions of dollars to take care of the migrants and the immigrants that came over here and not take care of their own people. Bitch, talk about that. Talk about that. Why you upset and you in your fucking feelings about what I'm saying about America and about what I'm saying about Nigeria. Someone else, let me answer your question, said something about the Igbo people. And because I said I'm a little bit sensitive toward the Igbo people. Did you not hear how they did them? The Biafran warfare where they took their money, they took everything, they killed so many people, women and children, they starved to death. That's the most horrendous, cruel way any human being could ever die, from starving. And you in your feelings, yes, I'm sensitive, bitch. I'm gonna always be sensitive as long as I'm married to my Igbo husband. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I'm gonna always be more passionate for his tribe than any other tribe. And I said I've dated Yorubas before. Okay. And when I talked about how they were, I talked about the ones that I dated. I didn't say all Yorubas, the ones that I was in contact with, the ones that I know about. Fuck them motherfuckers. Okay. There's bad in every tribe, in every person, in every people, in every human being. You got the good and you got the bad. You got the fucked up. You got the crazies. You got them all. Any video and every video that I do is my opinion. It's my motherfucking opinion. That's what I said about seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling. Use your own senses. Use the own senses that you got. If you ain't never been to Nigeria, and I'm telling you my experiences, if you don't want to believe it, that's on you. You go there. Take a trip there so you can see it yourself. There is beautiful parts. Yes, there is very rich parts like it is other places. And what I'm saying, the same way in Chicago, same way here in America, there's beautiful parts, and then you got your ghettos. You got your gutters. But I am saying our poor here, I don't get, pick a state. Pick a state, any state, New York, California, Texas, Minnesota, Chicago, any state or any place that you are in America, their poor still does not have it as bad as the poor in Nigeria or Ghana or any of these other third world countries. Here in America, our poor is still not suffering. Bitch, you want to talk about they on the streets and they're freezing and they're not eating and this and that. Shit, they don't have to be on the street, because we got all kind of shelters and all other kind of other places that they could actually go. Yeah, sometimes the shelters get filled up, but the point is we got them. They don't have to be on the street. Can you say the same for Nigeria? Them fucking babies, them moms and babies and dads, and they don't have any, ain't no shelters. Ain't nobody, for all the rich motherfucker in Nigeria have billionaires, many upon many a billionaire, and ain't nobody making a goddamn shelter. Ain't nobody making a food pantry there. No one's doing nothing. Women need to get their hygiene. They don't even know how to properly hygiene themselves in Nigeria. They can't afford pads and tampons and all this other stuff. So young girls don't know how to keep themselves up. I'm right now in the process of opening up the first and only that I know hygiene shop. And every person that walk in my business, I'm going to be asking, when you buy one, can you buy one for a mother, a lady, a young girl, a daughter, to help them? So when I talk the talk, I'm not just talking the talk, I'm walking the walk. If you don't know, don't fucking put bogus ass comments up under my thing. I welcome all comments. Say what it is that you feel. But I live in fucking America and I know. And I live and I go travel. But I done been to Nigeria 3 fucking times under a year. And I see what it's like. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to part 7. because I love that this is good conversation and that the conversation is getting heated, because now that makes more awareness. The more you guys share my video, it makes more and more people aware.